The Edge of Fate's ending explained. A lot of crazy moments happen, and there's some things you definitely might have missed. Welcome Guardians, let's break down what happened here on Kepler. So I'm going to first start by showing you the ending cutscene first. If you're watching this, I'm assuming you played through the game or you just want to know what happens in the end. If you are interested, I have a video on the full campaign explaining moments of it and showing you cutscenes and dialogue. But as for this video, I'm going to roll the end cutscene, then we'll briefly recap the main events of the story and what I think happened in the end.
When you're ready.
Not running from this one, as much as I'd like to. Not every day you resurrect a god.
You stand here, that I would not die alone again.
If you cannot give me what I want, what can you do?
Still I die afraid, at your sister's command.
You are a being who bends all rules. Why do you fear breaking this one?
A death ensures extinction. Listen carefully, children of my earth. To survive, you must bind the nine. It cannot be done. The weapon will do it. Strike true weapon. Goodbye, Ambassador. Goodbye, Commander.
Come, coward.
That's a neat little trick. Thanks, friend. I'm fine. I'm dead again. Or 3 is dead again. The 9 can't exist here. Same as we can't exist in a painting.
3 said their death starts a chain reaction that leads to extinction. But if they went through all the trouble to get us here, to send a message to the children of their Earth,
then it must be a warning, not a promise. 3 gave us instructions to prevent extinction.
bind the 9. A dying wish to save us.
The main overview of the campaign is this. The 9 manipulated events and time to bring everyone here. Human Ikora existed before the Golden Age. The 9 killed her. She was hit by a train, so she would become a guardian. They pulled Lodi through time and brought him here as their new emissary. and the Guardian is said to be the weapon of the Nine. That has yet to play out. We were called to Kepler specifically by a member of the Nine known as 3, the member that once was connected to Earth and its gravity. We fight through fallen exiles who use dark matter and worship what they call the Giver, which turns out to be 3 in the end. They are the same thing. Maya Sundaresh is also here, setting up plot events for the future. She took the power of an echo after the final shape, and after some events on Nessus, she escaped with it. Maya has the power to compel and control beings. She wanted to create a new golden age of everything converted into Vex, and she wanted to search through time to find her lost lover Chioma, but in the end was blinded by her own search and ego. During the Edge of Fate, the Conductor is back. Her Vex are here on the planet, and we learn more about her next goals, or some of them. She will drag the past to us if she must, is what Ikora says, and she knows the Nine have immense power.
Even out here, anyone who stands in the way of restoring your new golden age ends up trampled. You are here to make things worse.
Am I? I understand our designs for the future seem mutually exclusive to you, but I have ignored the Guardians since Nessus. You chase a villain of your own imagination. My goals are not against you. They are above you. You are free to enter and play out your adventure. As I have said, I concluded my business there long ago. All that is left is to see if the Guardians really do make their own fate, or if you will let the Nine puppeteer your power to their whims. Remember that it is they who manipulated you. They who spent your lives so recklessly to save themselves. They who see you as something less. All I am doing is all I have ever done. Improving a broken system. You may remain shielded, or be drawn into a losing battle. Goodbye, Guardian.
Maya tried to meet with 3 in the hope she could find a way to maybe reverse time. That's what's implied throughout the campaign, but there could be another reason behind it. The Nine clearly seem to have control of time in some aspects. They can bring objects from the past here, but they can't send objects back in time. The Conductor wanted to make a bargain with 3. It turns out, though, that's impossible. During a mission, Maya told us she concluded her business here, and that all that was left was for the Guardian to play out the rest, see if they could truly make their own fate. During that same mission, Lodi says that 3 is silent, and shows him a bunch of strange visions of the collapse and other things.
Something's wrong. 3 isn't talking. I just see flashes. Brooklyn, but everything's on fire. Is this the collapse? Oily rain? Heads tipped back. People don't know it's irradiated.
Lodi! We're running out of time!
Talk to me, please! 3, we need help! It's just showing me things. An eruption? In a tundra? A bear boiling in mud? In a forest of ash? 3! The reactor is melting down! We need you to help us! Stop showing me a meteor? Talk to me! Damn it, why are you showing me this? Why won't you help?
You never tire of learning the same lessons. Your response is not necessary. This is not a conversation. You're only meant to listen. How readily you obey fate. A leader without agency. A discarded puppet wrapped in her wires. And the weapon. Guardian, the Nine flatter you and themselves. But my enemies do not threaten me, because I do not allow it. I command their passivity. They cannot raise their weapons.
I will drag the past to us if I must. That's her plan, isn't it? She knows the Nine can do things the Vex can't.
Precipitous moments. Her tone will change soon.
Yes, it will. The Vex and the Singularity. Maya's goal has always been to return to the Golden Age. But a black hole won't get her there.
But maybe a member of the Nine could. She came to make a deal with Three. Trade the current age for the Golden Age?
A trade like that wouldn't be possible. The Nine can bring anything forward in time, but nothing ever goes backward. Three would have told her as much.
Maya's echo means no isn't an answer.
This sounds like it isn't about simple refusal, though. It's a matter of physical impossibility.
When Maya spoke to us in the Gorge, she said she did what she came here to do. But we're not back in the Golden Age. What did she try to do?
The echo can compel, but it cannot force the impossible. We can't worry about this now, Guardian. We need the Archon out of the way. Then we'll deal with Maya.
By the time that we enter the Singularity at the end of the campaign, we learn that 3 is actually dead. This was the message we were supposed to receive. So the ending cutscene we see has various things going on. We see Maya pulling 3 into our dimension with her power. 3 dies right after this happens, and this likely took place either earlier in the campaign or before Kepler entirely. To my understanding, we see both of these events. We see Maya and Lodi, but I believe they happened at different times. In the cutscene, Maya speaks to 3 saying, "If you cannot give me what I want, what can you do? You are a being who bends all rules. Why do you fear breaking this one?" When it seemingly doesn't grant her wish, maybe it did something else in the background, Sundaresh pulls it into our dimension, which kills it instantly because the 9 cannot exist here. Thus we see its dead body floating out there in space. We then see the current event of this with our Guardian. Drifter uses the Hall to revive 3, and it speaks to Lodi a final message. That its death at the hands of Maya triggered universal extinction, and the only way to stop it is to bind the 9 together.
Still I die afraid, at your sister's command. A death ensures extinction. Listen carefully, children of Maya. To survive, you must bind the 9. It cannot be done. The weapon will do it. Strike true weapon. Goodbye, Ambassador. Goodbye, Commander.
3 is dead again. The 9 can't exist here. Same as we can't exist in a painting.
3 said their death starts a chain reaction that leads to extinction. But if they went through all the trouble to get us here, to send a message to the children of their Earth,
then it must be a warning, not a promise. 3 gave us instructions to prevent extinction.
bind the 9. A dying wish to save us.
So this is very interesting for multiple reasons. One, for a new saga, and for something completely different in the Destiny universe. The members of the 9 have been pulling some of these strings, but why lead to this in the end? They clearly have a goal for the Guardian in which they call their weapon. And to me it seems like something more fishy is going on with the Conductor here. Was her goal simply to try and bring the Golden Age here, into our current timeline, or is she seeking something else? She claims that her job here is done, so it seems she achieved something she wanted. But anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, and also if you think I missed anything specifically involving this story. There's many questions, but sometimes that can be a good thing, especially when we're jumping into a new saga and Destiny needs to reignite some of that mystery. But if you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.